Welcome to my first team draft using the SuperCoach picker for 2024. It's George from FTTV. And everyone says, everyone's Christmas is on December 25th, but that's my second Christmas because, as usual, the picker comes out before Christmas, and this is the big holiday for me. So enjoy, everybody. Have fun. I think you need the SuperCoach Gold, which I got double charged for, so maybe check that in your bank statements. But regardless, very excited, and we'll slowly build a team and see how we go. I've been looking around Discord already. A lot of what I have in mind is quite different to a few others, so it might be interesting. Some people are very hesitant to pay up for some of these defenders and mids. I'm okay paying in defense, but we'll get to that soon. But yeah, our Discord is going very well at the moment. We are the number one Discord community from a activity and competitive standpoint. We have the most members, and we held all top 10 leagues last year, 3 players in the top 10 individually. So no better place to join the discussion than the FTTV Discord. A link will be in the description. Yeah, come hang out. If you like other sports too, we're all talking NFL and BBL and stuff all throughout the year. So that's what's going on at the moment. And yes, so I think we'll get straight into it. So we'll slowly draft our team. I've had a brief look at the prices. I do know that I think the players that have missed a year have received a whopping 50% discount, which is weird, but we'll just deal with it. And it just makes these picks like hard to not pick when they have this much discount. So interesting, but regardless, we'll get into the team. Just looking at defense, we have great options here, but very expensive options. So, do you take the haircut and go for some of these cheaper guys? Depending on who interests you, like a Hayden Young will be popular. Ridley, if he at his best is, he probably can push top 6 numbers. Do you just go straight to the top? Do you just go rookies? For now, I'm going straight to the top. I think you can make a case Sicily and Dacos have injury games priced into them, but they're still expensive, so they will hurt you. They will hurt your bottom end. If I go some cheaper guys like a Kadeen Coleman, I might be able to get an extra rookie off the field, but I'm not interested in Coleman, to be honest. Maybe we can discuss that when we do a podcast, but he's definitely upside with him, but I'm just injury prone, so I'll die on that hill for some picks. So Dacos has a buy. I mean, I'm not really interested in anti-potting Dacos, especially after last year. Plus I think injury game priced into him, more midfield time for him, you would think. I don't know if that's good or bad for his numbers, but it doesn't really matter. He gets the ball everywhere. Tom Stewart's he's signed for another 3 years, so he will be on Geelong's list for another 4 years. I think he's just turned 30, so I think it's okay for defenders, but I've come around the Stewart pick. He's, he's 5-time All-Australian. He's one of the best defenders ever, really. I mean, how many defenders are 5-time AA? So that's unbelievable. And Sicily's probably my favourite one. If I had to pick a favourite player in the league right now, I think Sicily would easily be top 3. So I just love watching him. And you can make the case that if they play, who have they got? Frost and Blank together, and Sicily intercepts, he can probably do more than 114. But worth noting, Amon, I think, might have hurt his numbers a little bit. Took a lot of rebounds late last year, and that's where he's training. I can't see Sicily not being top 6, so he's just far too good. So he's in for now. I can definitely cut one of these players if I need to, and we might cut one of them as we go down the list. You got Sinclair here. Sinclair's fine. I reckon he'll outdo 107, but I guess he has less proven history than the others, but still pretty good. Actually, he's even with Dacos, really, but I think he's a fine pick. Sheasel and Newman. Where's Newman playing? Where's Sheasel playing? I'll sit that out for now, but I know people like him, and he could go to another level this year easily. Been overseas training. Nick Newman's got Williams coming back, a bit older as well. Had a lot of injury issues the past few years. Stewart's injuries have been pretty good the last few years. Had a few soft tissues early in his career, but it's been not too bad. Short had the 3 soft tissue injuries in last year, so I'm not going there. Jake Lloyd, I think they've gone past. Lloyd as a primary distributor back there might get the most points, but they won it through Blakey, Florent, and whoever else. Ridley, I don't think I'll go there again. He just always look like he always looks so good, and then somehow it just falls apart. So no, we'll go Hayden Young. More midfield time for Young. No soft tissue injuries for 2 years, I think. So he'll be a popular one. More mid time, and yeah, he's confirmed that he's playing midfield. So because I've spent up so here, I think we're gonna get some good rookies. We'll go through a few things here. You got Nas. I think Nas should do 90 plus this year. Hinge, I think will do 90 if he stays in the role. Had a good back half of the year. Almost did 100 in the post-buy, I think. Alex Witherden. It's too risky. I think if he gets primary role, Duggan's training midfield, I think he can do 95 to 100, maybe even more. But is he cemented in their best 22? I can't answer that, so I can't go there. Himmelberg, priced to 80, he did 90 at halfback. Can you go there? For me, it's not enough for Himmelberg now. I considered it, but his last 2 games, he scored, I think, a 120 and 130. Probably was tracking for low 400s, now he's 450, so... Ash, Whitfield, Taylor intercepts, Buckley intercepts, Perryman gets ball back there. It's too much. There's too much sharing there. I think I'll skip that pick. He was frustrating last year. Elliot Yeo, you can't really go there. Luke McDonald, does he get more usage back there with the defenders going out? Maybe. Hunt defense, interesting. I thought he played mostly wing, but wasn't paying attention. Salem's a no. I think his 90 days are gone. Perriman's pretty cheap. But yeah, they've just shoved him in as a back pocket now. I don't know. Doesn't get much usage back there. Oh, Wagner had a pretty big second half of the year after getting dropped. Roy Atkins actually put up some good numbers, but yeah, won't go there. You got Kadeen Coleman for 400k. No thanks. I don't care. Even Darcy Wilmot for 400k. I don't know. I think the durability is not great for Coleman, and if you look in the finals, I think McKenna and Wilmot didn't score much at all, whereas Kadeen took all the points. Maybe that balances out. So look, who's going to average more out of Coleman and Wilmot? It's probably going to be Coleman, the way they were feeding him the ball in the finals. But I wouldn't be surprised if Wilmot takes another step and McKenna even takes another step. Both will benefit a lot from another preseason in the AFL system. So I'll sit Coleman out. And he has the bye early as well, which kind of sucks, but we don't know how it's going to work yet. Isaac Cummings playing wing apparently, so I can't go there. Been kicked out of defence. Weddle's playing wing. There's not much here. We'll just keep scrolling for a bit. Hope they don't miss anything. Josh Goder's... I didn't realise he got that many games, but... yeah, it was cheap last year. Yeah, a lot of these players were rookies last year. Banks and key defenders and stuff. We're getting to real rookie territory. Oh, Chapman's 250k. I thought he was going to be about 280, so he got a big discount too. They like their discounts this year, Herald Sun. That is tempting. Apparently he's playing wing, and he's super injury prone. If he was playing halfback with Young moving up, I'd take it. But if he's playing wing, which they've basically said, I think Young said in his press conference, I'll sit that one out. Oh, I got to pay for Williams, eh? Oh, I hate this pick. I think it's just... Yeah, I thought he should have been 280k, something like that, but they gave him a full-blown 50% discount. And it's exactly 50% when I ran the numbers. So, yeah, he wasn't in my Excel spreadsheet. But now he's in, and we'll make adjustments. So, that is annoying, because he'll probably get injured, but there's no reason why he can't. Like, for the full preseason, I think he's in limited training at the moment, but after Christmas should be upping it, coming off the ACL. But if he plays, you think he does, off the ACL, you got to remember, like, can't expect at his best. They got Newman, they got Sard back there, Doherty can float back when they need to, and McGovern as well back there. I don't know what the mix is, so it's hard to see him get really high usage, and it might even be tough. Like, is he best 22? Probably. What's he going to average? I think 75, something like that. You got to remember coming off the ACL, so I think, yeah, it's hard. If he's named round 1, we'll get a look at him in round 0 if that's how it works. We don't play that. Dan Curtin, I think, plays round 1. And you got Gibcus. Okay, I think he plays round 1. You got Con O'Sullivan. I've heard good things about him. That leaves 2 Ruck. Where's Caulfield? Oh boy, he got a big discount too. So Caulfield goes on the field. Maybe Curtin goes in the midfield bench, because I think we want to play Toby Pink. So defender rookie's not an issue at all, hopefully. Oh, Pink's 123. I thought he was going to be 102. Is that a mistake? I don't know. I swear you got some SPP signing. Like you, I don't know. Anyway. No discount for Pink. I wonder if they can change that if they made a mistake, but maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, so that's what their defense looks like. We'll put Curtin in the midfield. Alright, so midfielders now. Actually, I quite like the defense. I know it's overpay, but instead of going mid-pricer, fall all the way down, fall all the way up, guns and rookies. So, yeah, not picking injury-prone mid-prices, forget it. I'm going up to the top. Now, midfielders. So you got Bond and Oliver. Poor Oliver. I got sympathy for him. I don't know. I hope he's alright, but yeah, he's been good to us for the average, general SuperCoach fan or general AFL fan. Been great to watch and needs help, I think. So hopefully he goes okay. Bont's in limited preseason, and yeah, I think Oliver's also had knee surgery and taken time off. So I can't pay that price for Bont on a limited preseason. So he's ruled out. Petrarca is good. What's the mid-forward split? I don't know, so I'm going to pass. He didn't drop below 650 all year, or 630, which was... I never got him, unfortunately. I had cash gen issues. Laird and Merritt. Man, I love Merritt. Laird's 30, so I'll probably sit that one out. The reason why is there's always regression risk when picking players that are 29, 30. So if they're full price and they're that age... I think defenders less so. We've saw like Heath Shaw do 110 plus to like 32 and stuff, and Hearn as well doing 105 plus in 30. So less taxing role, but for midfield, I think I'll let that one go for Laird. But yeah, look at him later in this season. You'd think he does like 110 plus still, but we'll see. Merritt's got Finmag and he just gets tagged all the time, so I don't love that price, but I don't know, I love Merritt, so probably shouldn't start him. I've paid enough in defense, so yeah, I've got Dawson here, which is weird. Do I go Dawson or Merritt? Dawson gets a full preseason in the midfield, but his numbers did drop off a little bit when Matt Crouch came in. Not by much. More his fantasy numbers dropped than his SuperCoach numbers. So I do find that interesting. I'll put him as my M1 for now. Throw in Zach Butters. Has the easy buy. So that'll be my M1 and M2 for now. I wonder if Dawson, through the middle of the year, his disposal was quite off. Like he had a 170 DT, 130 SC sort of score. So maybe if you can clean that up a bit like Petrarca, it can go up a bit. But I'm not too sure. I think it's too much. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if this is alright M1, M2 yet. No Dunkley to the buy as the buy. And no to LDU to injury prone, but he'll be popular and it might be a hard watch not having him because he's so good. Tom Green 620 but has the buy. Why not? Well, yeah, I'll leave him in for now. I think I've overpaid, but we'll take him out if we need to. I've got Andy. Andy's a good price, so happy to pick Andy. Okay, I've overspent here. We'll get rid of Green because it's buy. So we'll pay for Walsh because of the value. Yeah, has a round 2 buy. I don't know how this is going to work. If this will be a good buy, but again, we don't know how it works yet. We'll just go Andy and what's his name? Walsh. And then we'll go McRae 560. I don't really want to pay that. You got Took here. I'm not sure has the buy. I gotta stop saying that because we don't know how it works. Nah, I don't know what I'm gonna get from Took. I don't know. Steal, like limited preseason, regression. I swear I've missed somebody here. Ah, here he is. Revenge time, boys. So yeah, I'm picking Matt Crouch. You don't have to tell me. I'm not going to sell him to you, but I think he's back. So I think he can do 105 plus. I mean, yeah, what does the midfield look like? You know, last year, the Crows midfield, it was going to look like the Sam Berry and Laird show, and then a bunch of kids around them. What happened is Dawson moved into midfield. Matt Crouch came back into the team late. Sloan got more CBAs than he should have at his age, 33, 34. And the midfield looked nothing like what I thought it was going to look like. Rochelle came in, started pretty hot, but couldn't keep up the form. And Rochelle's looking pretty good in the preseason, so physique-wise, put on a bit of size from photos. So what does that midfield look like? Do they throw Rankin more in there? Like, who are the kids that progress and get more time in there? I still think it's hard to, a seasoned veteran like a Crouch led. Dawson's 27. It's going to be hard to knock these guys out, but I would like to see more time. Probably to Rochelle would be the one. And no more Sloan. But remember, Schoenberg played all last year. He did his Achilles in the final round. So that means there's some CBAs open, and hopefully those CBAs go to Rochelle. But yeah, I'll pick Matt Crouch for now. Now, in terms of mid prices, I did like Max Holmes. What can he do this year? George Hewitt 440k. He can do better than that, but I don't trust him for some reason. I just think when they get it, like he benefited a lot from Walsh's injury, Chera's injury, and I think some others got injured too. Adams 430k. You can stick that pick. I don't want it. Moving on, Kennedy was injured too. Hobbs mid only, that gives me nightmares. Finn Callahan, can he take the next step this year? I think so. Tanner Bruin, that's bad memories. There's nothing here that interests me. Wardlaw 365k, can he take the next step? I don't know if his TOG is going to be good enough just yet, but I think the CBA's role will be there. Also quite injury prone. Ruben Ginby 350k, can he go to the next level? You think he takes a bigger role in that midfield this year? Winhager 320, defender mid. Where's he playing? Not sure. I think it's a bit too much for Windy. You want probably 90-ish for that price. And here's the one I really liked, Sheldrick, but this was before the Swans recruited both Taylor Adams and James Jordan, so now their midfield's a bit of a logjam. I think they should play Sheldrick in the midfield though. I'd be pretty sad if they didn't. It might not be, his TOG was pretty terrible. There's no guarantee his time on ground, especially after his syndesmosis, hurting his preseason. Like, is that going to affect him in terms of his preparation? Because we need that time on ground to go up. So I'll set Sheldrick out for now, but I do like him to go 90 plus in the right conditions. Elijah Hollands 270k. What can he do this year? James Jordan 270. That's pretty cheap. Dev 250. Neil Erasmus 238. Sardis 245 in the forward line. Do apologise, people are doing the dishes and stuff at the moment. Everyone's home on holidays at the moment, so sorry about the background noise if you can hear it. Samberry 220. A lot of these picks are not too bad. Yeah, Elijah Hewitt. Jared Lyons 250. Okay, is he best 22 though? That's an interesting one because he came on in the grand final and he played really well. He should have played from He probably should have been the real Ashcroft replacement a lot earlier. So we want to say that one. Zane Dersma, Chesser. No thanks, Chesser. And here's our few here. So McKercher will pick. He's playing halfback, so I think he'll be in every team. Cully's done his ACL. I think Dersma, it looks too skinny. Should play marking forward for North. I don't think it's a reliable role to score in, but he can have big games, but we'll have the down games. I guess we'll throw Dan Curtin in here. Matty Roberts, 156k. I like that. Let's throw him in. I don't know if he plays though. Obviously, they've got a few new recruits. Darcy Wilson, I think we can throw on the forward bench. You know, does Jackson Binns play? He's been hyped up. I'm not sure he does, but if he does, we'll pick him. Jai Clark, we're missing Sanders. Hold up. There we go. Riley Sanders, big fan of him. Exciting one for the Dogs. Gave up a lot to get him. And Jeremy Sharp. So that should round out the midfield. So it looks like we got rookies. So you can sort of see why I'm paying up in the defense and midfield, because I think we got good rookies this year. The Sin play. I think Taylor hasn't developed as we'd like, but he looked good at the end of year one. Seeing if I've missed anyone. Clay Hall could play round one, apparently. I haven't wanted too much. Sean Manor will pick in the forward line. George Stevens apparently was pretty good in the 18s comp. And not many 102 guys, so Rucks. We're going to leave Rucks for now. I think we'll just go Grundy. I don't know who I have no idea who I'm picking, but it's out of English, Rowan, and Gorn. It's one of those three. So if we look in the Rucks, I had a look at this before. So cheap Rucks, I don't think these look appealing at all. Maybe a Lloyd Meek if Reeves goes down or something. So Conway's 180k, that's a lot, but Jordan Sweet, if he plays, is 160k. Does he play though with Soldo in the team? Because they've recruited him. Have they recruited him because he's an SA boy? Did he just want to go home? Did he want opportunity? Bit of a strange one, recruiting 2 first rucks. When they had lots of rucks on their list, like they got Vicentini developing. I don't understand what's going on here. I don't know if they want to play both. It's like a Walmart experiment of Gorn Grundy in the same team. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll let that sort itself out. So I won't pick him at the moment because I don't know if he plays. But there's a North ruck forward. I like Mitch Edwards as a prospect. Watching his highlights. Long-term prospect though. This is I think he's 20-year-old key forward or something. Apparently kicked a bag at training or whatever. But yeah, 102. So that's fine. I guess we'll just put Gorn here for now. Gorn has the buy, but he's, yeah, geez, underpriced. Now, the thing is, while I have Gorn here, do you just pay an extra 50, 60k for a younger, in his prime, Rowan Marshall? Do you go all the way up to Tim English? Because who's going to be the top 2 here? It could be Darcy, it could be Gorn, it could be English, could be Rowan. I think it will be English. My guess would be it's going to be English Marshall again. I'll need to check Gorn's numbers solo. I assume it's like 115 or something. Moving on to the forward line. Oh dear, this is terrible. A few players over 90, which is good. But like, can you pick these guys? So Jack McRae, how much money we got? Not much. I'm going to skip McRae for now. I don't know about these mids. I feel like I don't know, none of them are high CBAs. I guess Dawson is, but he can play elsewhere. Not sure. I don't know, we'll keep it like that for now. I'd love to put like an Oliver in there and Tom Green, where you know they're going to get 80% CBAs, but I just can't pick him at the moment. Maybe Green though. So yeah, we'll go Flanders. Flanders is #1 lock of the year for me. Ben Keys, well, he's out of the midfield now. Now that Matt Crouch is in, there's no chance he plays midfield, I think. And who are the kids that take the next step? Mitch Owens is expensive. Could he roll through the midfield? He's very effective as a forward, though. Hawkins is getting too old. Taylor Adams, like, I don't know, we'll speak about this on the podcast or whatever, but it's just not for me. But it is cheap and there's nothing there, so I can see him being a popular one. What else do we have? Rochelle, 413k, could start well. One I'd consider, but I need to look into how his preseason goes, but I can't put him in just yet. Lipinski's, I think he'll be out the 22. He could be sub-risk too, with Schultz coming in. Oh, there he is, Connor McDonald. I can't put him in yet, but he wants to play midfield. And be watching that one closely. I hope he gets a mid-slot. I think he's... Yeah, Nash, Warple, Day, Newcomb, and Josh Ward. There's a lot there. I feel like I'm missing someone as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he gets in that midfield rotation, but I'm a big fan of McDonald. Yeah, 68 in his second year, playing pure half forward is pretty good. Zach Fisher's in for now, playing half back, joke role. I think he averaged... What he averaged? I don't think he averaged much. I think it was 78 at halfback, but he had 28 touches and had some terrible ratios. So, look, he has a better role than most on this list, so he's in for now. How are we gonna fill this? How much money we got? We're gonna need all of it. We might take a punt on these 200k guys. What else we got? You know, Bailey Humphrey, could he get more mid-time? I think they've got 4 mids ahead of him though, so it's a bit of a problem. Does Philthorpe get more ruck time? Apparently he will. But what does a split look like? I don't know. Not much here. Riley West, I think he's training in the forward group. His dad would not be happy with that. You know, Tom Power, where's he at the moment? I think Pedler will play more midfield, but I don't think his tank is good enough yet, so we'll see what he looks like. Yeah, this is all trash at this point. How's Philippe go in the preseason? That should be interesting. Nat Fife, he's cooked, unfortunately. This is bad. Okay, James Harms. Is he any good anymore? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's pick Dev for now. 250k is pretty cheap, no Ashcroft. But again, like, what do they do with his role? I feel like he's year 5 now. They would have played in midfield by now, you'd think. We'll give him a chance in there. They just haven't given him. So, I don't know what's going on there. I guess we'll pick Sardis. 245k. I'm just trying to fill this. Yeah, we need rookies now. I don't think we'll be able to afford this. I guess we've got to pick Harley Reid. And we need rookies. Rookies. Lazaro, 180k. Does he play? I don't know. Sub-risk. Nate Caddy, heard good things about him. Finlay McRae's not even base price. I don't know if he plays round 1. Sonsi's 150k, he's suspended for the first 2 weeks, but keep your eyes on him. He might be one to jump on early. What else we got? Yeah, Darcy Wilson we can pick. Does this Bow bloke play? I think he'll sub a few times. What else we got? This defense, this forward's a disaster. Fullerton, does Fullerton play? I think he does. I'm gonna get rid of Sardis for now, put Fullerton in. Because we're gonna put someone else on the field. Where's Sean Manor? Did I miss him? Missed him. Oh, he's 117, I think. There he is. I'm not sure about a lot of these rookies, to be honest. And save. Oh, worked out okay. This forward line is trash, but we're just trying to get by. I wonder if we can field another. Yeah, so look, happy to field Flanders, Fisher. Dev Rob this is more of a placeholder. It'll be Dev Rob or Sardis. Who gets the better role? I mean, I think it'd be Sardis, but you know, they got Parrish, Hobbs, Zach Merritt, Perkins. Is Sardis 5th in that list? It's actually not too bad. I think we'll go Sardis actually. Sardis or Dev. We'll try and figure out who can hold down our forward line. Maybe both, maybe none. I don't know. We'll go like that. Because Sardis, I think, had a sub game in there. So he actually did alright, and had limited preseason. So I think they're the better pedigrees with Elijah Sardis. So I think that's how we'll line up. Not really happy about Darcy Wilson on the field, but he's actually not the outside-ish player, average 107. So that's what the team looks like. I think defense I'm very happy with. I don't see it changing much, to be honest. In terms of, so we need to get, so Curtin can go on the bench. Sharp can go on the field. Yeah, I think you could field Curtin, but yeah, they of course have a lot of defenders at the moment, but just glad to have him. So I've paid a bit on the bench there. If we can get a forward up to Dev, I would like to do that, but I think that's what we're going to look like at the moment. Gorn might need to be traded on his bye. Both Gorn and Grundy have their bye, but Gorn's bye I think is the last or second to last one, so we'll get a bit of time. And hopefully Gorn starts the year really well. Last year he went 140, then hit himself on 0. So that's the team. How many keepers we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me start again. We're going to count Crouch, Gorn and Grundy for now, but they're not. Well, they're unlikely to be, but you never know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's actually, it could be 9 keepers, which is atrocious. Maybe we keep one of Gorn or Grundy. Say 10. Geez, that's low. I'm not counting Fisher. I don't think I counted Fisher. So say 11. I'm okay with that. I think we got lots of rookies. Yeah, I don't think my team's looking very different to what I'm seeing in Discord, just because people want the value. We can see that's the strategy that works. I've gone back to guns and rookies. I have my own theories on it, but yeah, just the way I calculate price stat. Hopefully this strategy goes okay. It might not, it might fail. So I think the reason is in 2021, I've had one really good start to this game ever, and that was 2021 when I was 30th after the first month. And after the first month, generally where tells you where your team's at. Not exactly like your true. It's closer to your true rank than earlier than that. But I went full guns and rookies with one mid-pricer in Tom Atkins in the forward line, just because I was trying to fill the forward line. And yeah, it was ranked 30th, and then I tanked. I traded in Jack Bowes and CJ, and they both got injured, and it's a disaster. So that's the strategy I went with, and that's the one I'll go with again this year. I'm not interested in a lot of mid-prices at the moment, especially defense. I don't care for them. But anyway, that's the team. Hopefully you enjoy the picker, enjoy Christmas, and join our Discord, join the discussion, join everything. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.